Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning. We are almost at the weekend. So what do you say we get through this, through the rest of the day here and head into something a bit more relaxing? Although hopefully this is, you know, a good precursor into the weekend. Anyway, today's question today is favorite summertime beverage, because yeah, yesterday was the first day of summer. So it's officially headed that way. I don't know. I found it ironic that in Texas, it was cooler than everywhere that it was up north. Like, I know up north, like they were in a heat dome and all of that, but I was just like, I find it ironic that it's like low 80s and rainy here. Humidity was terrible, so we didn't go outside anyway, but still. Anyway, all right, let's see who is here. Miss Butterfly first in chat. Good morning. Let's see, Leanne, good morning. A nice iced coffee or frappe from McDonald's. Ooh, there you go. See, I haven't got on the iced coffee board. I don't know. I feel like I'm drinking old coffee. Meanwhile, me with my hot coffee. Let's see, Dawn, good morning. Christine, good morning. Let's see. Callie, ice cold lemonade, love it. Christine also says iced coffee. Maybe I need to check it out. I don't know. It'd probably be good colder. Well, I mean, still good, but you know what I mean. Words are not. I had such a terrible brain fog day yesterday. I just crashed early and went to bed, and I think it's doing better today, but I mean, you know how that is, like precursor during headaches, migraines, whatever. It was very foggy yesterday. Let's see. Josephine, good morning. Kim, good morning. Mona, good morning. Let's see, make sure, Josephine, any beverage with lots of ice. I approve. Let's see, Kim, good morning. She says iced water. I like it. I have a relative who really only drinks water. They don't like milk or juices. No, it's just iced water. But it's good. It's good for them. It's 90 there. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Coffee, always coffee, right, Della? Well, I get my 1 cup a day. So let's go ahead, because I see somebody, like I see Della and Moni, or see some of you in here, but if someone pops in later, we can show the squares again. So we have an update on all the squares. I'm all caught up. I posted a reel about it in case you didn't see it. But we have Sue's little kitty cat add-on. Then we have the green and orange fish for Natalie, right? The kitty cats came from Ev, I believe. She sent those for the community. Then we've got the Hanna Karlzon Daydreams for Britt, which is fitting because we're doing Hanna Karlzon today. We have the iridescent turtle for Kathleen. Here, I can zoom in so you can see how cute it is. It's so cute. Oh, is my autofocus on? It is, which was good in this case, but when we color, it won't be as handy. Okay, there we go. All right, so iridescent fish for Kathleen. Oh, nice, Leanne. And then we have the muffin for Kara. Super cute. You need that turtle. There's two more, I think. Have we already done one of the turtles? Hang on. Let me grab the right box here. I've got 3 boxes that all have the charms in it. So let's see. We have... Oof, how many turtles do we have left? Yes, we have 2 turtles. I had 4 initially, but we have 2 more. See, these are all the cases with the charms. We have room for more charms in this one, but yeah, those are all the charms. Right? And then we have our new embroider names. We have Mona. Awesome. So this one is Mona's, a little bit of the kind of thicker embroidery, but something about me really loves, this one's Della's, the kind of cursive, delicate kind of embroidery on this one, but we are all caught up. So we have 2 new ones to add, and then we had 5 that had add-ons. So those right, Mona? I do my best, but no one can ever beat Brian. I was watching Shannon's yesterday, and I always crack up when he does that. Good morning, Alex. Ooh, sparkling wine. Love it. Right? Yeah, I love the squares. Like, it's really coming together. Here, we'll scooch back here. So obviously we've got here we go. I'm not hiding, I swear. We've got the empty spots also. You notice this is tilted over. It's because that's where all my Hanna Karlzon books go, and they're currently down here because I went through like all of them last night trying to figure out which one I wanted to do. But we've got these empty spots here where some of the squares that were already done will go up there. And then after that, I got to figure out where to put Della and Mona's. I might need to figure out some new organization, or maybe just hang them by one corner. I'm not sure, but it's getting full and I love it. Iced coffee or cold beer? Love it, Annette. Let's see. That's right, Alex. You're in your new place, right? Right. I meant to say place now and right, and it came out as right as a statement. I tried to make sure, like I had scrambled eggs this morning, tried to make sure I had some protein in my diet, and in hopes of battling this brain foggy thing I got going on. Anyway, all right, everyone. Well, let's dive in. Today, we are going to be doing Tales from Atlantis. I flipped through all of my books and was just trying to find one that I could feel inspired by or that was calling to me. Oh, nice. Yeah, this one is, the bottom layer is, Spring Break the Internet by OPI, and then the top layer, this one's chipped a little bit, but it's always my index fingers that get it first, is ILNP Playdate. Oh, you have your air conditioner. Nice. Is it able to get you cooled off a bit? Let's see, other than soft drinks, iced chocolate for me. Ooh, I like it. Let's see, ice water is made. Wait, iced chocolate. Are we talking like chocolate milk or like hot chocolate but cold? Oh, now I'm curious. Ice water is my drink around here. That's all I drink other than 2 cups of coffee in the morning. See, I like that. That's pretty much me. Occasionally, I'll treat myself to like a high quality apple juice. Although it's funny, because I don't do a ton of soda. Steve and I went out to eat for my birthday, whenever it was. And we went to the restaurant and I asked them for like, I can't remember if it might have been apple juice. Anyway, I definitely got the kid cup. So note to self, when you're 38, order an apple juice from a restaurant. Had to work 2 jobs yesterday, so I'll be installing today. Oh, well, I hope it cools off for you soon. Really, butterflies? That's awesome. I didn't know there was a... Who's the new Superman? Oh, I'm so glad, Alex. That's amazing. Lots of ice, soda twice a day as I don't drink coffee or tea. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, Sue, were you here when I showed the I can't talk, the add-ons? Anyway, I posted on Shorts and on TikTok and Instagram, so you can see that all there. All right, let's go ahead and dive in before I trip over my words too much. Okay, so here is my plan. So we're doing this one. Hi, Natalie. We're doing this one, and I want to do, so if you know anything, I feel like my music's a little bit loud for me. Hang on, I'm going to turn it down. So if you know anything about a Kelpie, now granted, this is a unicorn, or maybe it's like a hat with a horn. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, generally, half fish, half horse is considered a Kelpie. And if you look up anything online about like the mythological Kelpie, a lot of the images are very dark. It's meant as like a malevolent spirit, like all this kind of stuff. I don't know if spirit's the right word for it. But basically, if you look it up, it's got this malevolent thing about it. Now, we're not, totally into doing malevolent, but there were a lot of really good, sounds good, Alex. There were a lot of really good images. And so here's a couple things I want to do. We're definitely going to do a background, but I haven't decided yet what I want to do for the background. So we might do the background last. A couple of the options I'm considering are, this is just craft paint. It's black, but it's matte. This is what I used on the back of the Weeping Angel. Well, it's not technically a Weeping Angel, but of the angel statue in Nick Filbert's book. And it's really good. But I don't know that I want to go solid black. It might also be cool to do either, hi Steve, a watercolor kind of black around the edge and then fade into green. Because a lot of the color palettes that come across pictures of Kelpies and such are like greens and blacks, a little bit of blue. Sounds good, have a good presentation. A little bit of blue, but for the most part, it's blacks and greens, which is gonna be kind of our color palette for here. But obviously we've got, oh, well, she's got this pretty stuff, or he or she or whatever they, has got this pretty stuff here and here. Like, you could definitely make this a very pretty horse. And in fact, the other alternate color palette I was thinking before, not just a bit of blue, well, I don't know, Gafir's blue. Right, it does look great on the background, but I don't know if I want to give it more depth. I also saw a few images, hi Kathleen, a few images where the Kelpie had seaweed for hair. And I was trying to think, we might be able to do something like that for this hair, despite the fact that it's already drawn. Actually, I'm not gonna use a pencil. I'm gonna save that. I got a pen right here. So what I was thinking we could do, ooh, Durbin, that sounds really good. What I was thinking we could do is, obviously we've got, ooh, really, really brightness, and get that in focus. There we go. Okay, so obviously with the way, the Kelpie's hair is, it's like something like this, right? And so we're like, okay, well, how could we turn this into seaweed? And here's what I'm thinking. Rather than like leaves coming off of it, we could do it in a way, I don't know. How could we do that? We could do something like this and then change it up with how we color it. We could do, that would look too much like a braid. Okay, I think this is going to be our best bet. Okay, so let's say this is our hair. This is me kind of working out. Like, I had this thing in my head, but I don't know if it's going to work. I think we'll do it like this, where we'll do kind of a swirl. And then, because we're working with lines that are already drawn, I decided I didn't want to try and finagle with like adding white paint over the top of it. So like here, what do I have out already? Zephyr Blue. Let's just use this as an example. Okay, so we could do like dark here, we could do dark here or there, alternate it somehow to where it doesn't look straight like a pattern. And then for the lighter parts, then we could go a little bit lighter of a color. And again, this is just an example because we're working with lines that we already have. So we could do something like this. And once we get our shadows in, I think it'll pop out just a little bit more. What did Durbin say? Hi, Francis. Oh, the fresh strawberry lemonade, yeah. So I was thinking, like I said, we're working with the lines that are already drawn. We're not going to add a ton of new stuff, but we'll work within what we already have. And I think that if we alternate it in a way to where it's not like dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, because then it'll look like we're doing candy canes. If we give it a little bit more zhuzh, is that the word? I think we could get it to look like that. I don't know if we're going to start with it, or maybe we'll start with the top. What I do know is that the basic theme of this, yeah, more random, exactly. The basic theme of this is going to be darks, which is why in the title I put dark Kelpie, although I realized I never changed the hashtags on the bottom, did I? A lot of times I'll copy and paste all the info from the previous one rather than, you know, getting all the links and everything over and over again. Let's see, I'm just realizing that we messed that up, but I want to, in case anybody's finding it, because this is definitely not Johanna Bassford. Okay, Hanna Karl. Oh my gosh, I'm all in caps. Hanna Karlzon. Okay. Atlantis. And Black. But I can't spell. Guys, I can't spell. It's a problem. Okay. Black Widows. There we go. Okay. All right, we're all better. If you refresh, the hashtag should be right on the bottom. Okay, so let's look at what we have. Now, I do know that I've used a lot of a lot of my dark colors and such. So we're going to be grabbing what we have that's dark from here. Hi, Marcy. And then we're going to be building from that. And like I said, if you just came in, we're working from Tales from Atlantis by Hanna Karlzon today. And we're doing a dark Kelpie unicorn thing. Dark unicorn Kelpie? I don't know what you would call it, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, so darkest colors we have, Midnight and Black Widow. Now, some of these were, surprise, surprise, colors that I hadn't put away yet. So we're going to grab what we need out of what we have there. Let's do Saber. Definitely the Zephyr Blue. We've got a Wizard. All right, I can work with Wizard. Aquarius. It's a little bit more blue than I want. I gotcha. I tried that one at one point myself as well. Okay. So let's just start at the top of our darkest ones. We're really not going to be grabbing much light. We might do Iceberg because it's kind of a muted green, but we're definitely going for a dark, dark palette. So it's a little bit purplish, but let's grab Space, which is number 80. Is that one we already have out? 42. Okay, so we need to find 123. Here we go. All right, Space. And I'm not using any one particular set of Black Widows. I just have them all on this chart. So if you'll notice the link for the Black Widows in the description, it just takes you to like all the Black Widows on Amazon. Okay, let's see. Did you say, do you remember you're going to treat the... Oh, no, just the one page. I suppose I could do that, but I don't have the willpower for it. So we're focusing on this one. And like I said, we're doing like a dark unicorn Kelpie. So, let's see. We grabbed Space. We already have Zephyr Blue. Dark Knight, definitely, which is from the Dragon set number 152. Let's see. There it is. 152. Then we have Zephyr Blue. Okay, we're going to go past the blues. We have Wizard. We have Saber. Do we have Opal Green already? Nope. Okay, we're going to get Opal Green. Definitely Fang, because I think we're going to be going with the warmer greens versus the cooler greens as well. Like those are going to be heavier. So we definitely want, from the Black Widow set, Fang Green, which is number 09. Okay. 29. Let's see, what's it next to? 49 and 82. We like olive green? No. Hang on, I'm trying to find it. I love all the color choices, but it's hard to find them all sometimes. So charcoal green, Fang green. Hi, Mrs. Butterfly. I would say they're similar to the Black Edition as far as softness is concerned. However, I have, for my Black Widow set, I have them from like way back when. And I know that Albert said that the formula hasn't changed, but I do feel like the formula changed when they went to Monarch. They just feel softer versus the other ones. And you can tell if it's one of the newer ones because it'll have the full dipped color versus the older ones that do not have a dipped end. So yeah, they're not like... They're soft-ish. They are definitely not Prismacolors if when you say soft, that's what you're comparing it to. But they're definitely not polychromos either. They are wax-based pencil, so it has that going for it. Okay, so Fang Green, Charcoal Green, we need Forest, number 96. Oh wait, what did Alex say? Right, yes, they're an amazing group of colors. Ooh, nice, Kim. I missed what Alex said. Oh, that's so wonderful. Isn't that nice? Feel very welcome where you're at. Okay, let's get Leaf Green, number 58. I don't think Olive Green. Now, if we move to our blacks, we definitely need to get both of our blacks. So we have Midnight. And did I have, yeah, I had Black Widow out already. Let's grab Coal. Okay. Flat Black, number 95. And then just because I want a nice kind of muted color a little bit, let's go ahead and do 124 Cat's Eye. So we're not going for bright and vibrant here. We are going for a muted, let's see, Cat's Eye is number 124. We are going for muted and dark. Do I already have it out? Sky. Cat's Eye. I already had it out. Okay, so that is what we're going to start with. I don't have any inclinations for like pinks and purples or anything. You can tell like where I'm happy with because now I've set it over here, like away from what we're doing. So yeah, I think those will be the colors we're using for now. Of course, we'll grab one if we need. It's not like there's any hard or fast rules about what we can or can't use. It's your page, color it however you like. Well, but see, here's the thing. Things like Iceberg. Did I grab Iceberg? No, I should have grabbed Iceberg. I'm going to go back and grab Iceberg. But things like the Cat's Eye and the lighter charcoal ones, those are going to be the light version. So... like I have an image in my mind and we'll see how easily it comes together. Let's see, Iceberg is number 60. So it's going to be dark, but we will have the highlights. Let's see. Gray Slate, what is that one? Hang on. See, I put it away too soon. No, I don't want Gray Slate. We'll definitely get Iceberg, which is 60. Yes. So Iceberg will be a light color, but we're not dealing with any like bright yellows or pinks or anything. This is going to be a very dark page, which is why I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the background. I know what I want it to look like. I just don't know what I want to use. I mean, we could always use gelatos too. Ooh, Elise, you're so close. All right, so for those of you that are watching this later, or for those of you that are following along now, or want to mark down color pencil names and everything, this is what we are going to use. I'm going to shift it up here. And that way you guys can screenshot it if you like. There we go. All right, so we have Cat's Eye from the Monarch set, number 124. We've got Flat Black from the Cobra set, number 95. We have Iceberg from the Monarch set, number 60. We're using a lot of Monarch ones, but you know, Monarch I felt like was a really good ad for colors, like the range of colors. Right? Yeah, exactly. Leaf Green, number 58 from the Monarch set. Coal, number 110 from the Monarch set. Midnight. Ooh, it's all sharpened down. Oh. My chart's under here. Okay, Midnight is from the Dark Skin Tone set, number 24, and we are running low on black, so I may need to supplement with like a Prismacolor black if we get to that point. Forest from the Cobra set, number 96. We have Fang Green from the Black Widow set, number 9. We have Charcoal Green, number 49 from the Scorpion set. We have Opal Green from the Cobra set, number 100. Then we have Dark Knight number 152 from the Dragon set. Space number 80 from the Cobra set. Aquarius number 81 from the Cobra set. Wizard number 140 from the Dragon set. Then we have Saber number 151 from the Dragon set. Black Widow number 111 from the Black Widow set. And lastly, Zephyr Blue number 59 from the Black Widow set. So those are what we're going to be using. Right? Yes, exactly. Chocolate green with mid green, right? Okay, we're going to shift these over here and we're just going to jump right in. Let's see, what do we want to do first? We might add a few more greens when we do the kind of seaweed hair, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. We'll see. Well, there's nothing that says we can't add more, but yeah, there's 180. Yeah, 180. And I have color charts on the website that have them separated by set, but because I have all the sets, I really like having the blues and purples and everything next to each other so I can compare, you know, cool color versus warm color and all of that. So yeah, this one is all 180, but I do have charts with the separated sets. Okay, so what do we want to start with? Do we want to start with the hair or the body of the horse? I think we're going to warm up with the body of the horse and we'll do the hair in a little bit. So let's start with the legs. Now you can look up, you know, like horse pictures if you want to see where like the muscles need to be or anything, but we're going to kind of wing it. So let's start with, what are we going to do? Let's do a little bit of an undertone and let's actually start with Saber. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And I know like I'm a behind on some, but I figure, you know, the ones, if they need them, they're there. I know Claire has a lot of charts, so I figured between all of us, most of the charts are covered. Okay, so we're going to use Saber, give it a quick sharpen. Yeah, one large set, that would be nice. But I find that also people find the pencils are a bit more digestible cost-wise when you can buy a single set and still have a good selection of colors. If you were only going to get one set, I would suggest getting the Black Widow set. It's got a good selection of colors. Right? So many. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Saber. And let's see. The other thing that I need to consider is, do we want a back glow? And I'm going to say yes. Actually, I take it back. We're going to put down Saber. Let's actually grab Iceberg, and we are going to mark in where we want the glow to be. It's going to be pretty light now. It'll all look darker when we're done, but we're going to start with a little bit of a glow around the edge. Because it'll be like, imagine there is a light that is shining behind. So the light source is basically coming from behind, which is also going to reinforce the darker front of the Kelpie. Ooh, berry cider. That sounds good. And if I miss anyone coming in, I apologize. But we are working in Tales from Atlantis today by Hanna Karlzon. We are creating a dark Kelpie. So this is going to be different from our usual color palette. Right, yeah, like I have an image in my head. It's just a matter of remembering all the parts. Okay, so I'm not going to add that much of a glow here because this leg will be blocking the strength of the glow on the outside of the legs there. So we'll have more of a glow here and here versus this middle part. There'll be some, but not a ton. And this is not like going to be the finished color on the edge. We're basically kind of just mapping out what the glow colors are going to be. Hang on, sorry. Make sure the kids aren't messaging me. Okay, we're good. If you haven't been here before, you're new, I do have a couple kiddos. They are home for the summertime, so if they need me, I will need to tend to them. Like, what was it? Last week? Yeah, it would have been last Friday. Little Emily, there was a cricket in her room. Thankfully, it was a small cricket, and it didn't take me long to catch it, but still. All right, let's see. A little bit of glow there. And on the underside, because I'm thinking depending on what we do for the background, the back is going to have a glow as well. Oh, yeah. Are you Central Time Zone, Alex? I can't remember where you said you were going. So is it Central or Eastern? Okay. I'm not going to worry about this here because we'll do a glow for whatever color that ends up being. But I just want to make sure that we get this in now so I don't accidentally color over it. Okay. Let's see. That won't have it, but this will. There we go. Okay. I'm okay with that there. Starts today hanging out. Oh, I love that, Allison. It's 10:27. Yeah, yes, that's Central. So you're in my time zone now. Nice. And this is really bright. We're going to turn this down. Here we go. Because I have the window open, we get the change from the sunlight if there's clouds or whatever else. All right, let's go ahead and dive on in with the saber. So let's see. We're actually going to... This isn't where we had the glow, but we're going to start here. And I'm going light because we're going to darken it up a lot more later. And this saber will not be our darkest color. We're just kind of adding in the shaping. You know, if we want to add any muscle or whatever else. In fact, saber may end up being one of our lighter colors. So I'm not looking at any reference pictures of a horse. So we're just going to kind of wing it. Let's see, this will be darker. Definitely have some darkness where shadow would fall from the, what would you call this? The harness? No. What's the bridle? Is the bridle this part that's on their face? What would you call this part, like if it was on an actual horse? Oh man, yeah, I feel you on that one. Especially knowing, like, because I know that you were near Renee, so I know what you're talking about for that one. It's funny because statistically speaking, where Renee is at-ish, statistically as far as natural disasters are concerned, it is like one of the safest places in the U.S., that was where we were from. And statistically speaking, like Houston area, Dallas, is the most dangerous place in the U.S. for natural disasters. So when we found out we were moving here, I told Steve, I was like, so you're telling me we're moving from the safest place in the U.S. to the least safe place in the U.S.? Okay. All right. Like my instinct is to go really dark straight away, but I know I need to kind of get this all figured out before I just dive straight into it. Plus, I don't want like a super harsh line with this glow. I want it to be much softer. I will say though, this may take us a little bit longer because there's so many layers that I want to build up on it. And I really want to finish this completely on stream. So I don't plan on being like, oh yeah, we did this part, so, you know, I'll finish it another time, yay, because let's be honest, I won't end up doing it. I need to do it live so that you guys help keep me accountable for actually finishing the page. I don't know. I mean, like I said, the black edition that we used last time, they were pretty similar to it, but they're soft, but not too soft. Yeah, I mean, they're good. I like them a lot. They are not as soft as the Prismacolors, but not as hard as the Polychromos. Hang on, I'm going to shift this mic just a little bit. I'm going to move it to like my, if I can clip it right. Move it to like my shoulder. Okay, is that a little bit better? I don't know. Pina colada. Do you like pina coladas? And it's copyright. The mayor just happened to be there. That's hilarious. And that's how it is with our post office. Like, I haven't been to the post office nearly as often since the kids got out of school, because usually I'm just like a quick drop off, you know, quick drop off of orders or whatever else. But I went there the other day and I had a package to pick up. And the guy, like, there was nobody else there. There was nobody else there. And he came in, he's like, oh, I thought it was you. I haven't seen him in weeks. Oh, I'm out of frame. But it was just funny because, like, he recognized me and then brought the package out. It's just a really tiny post office, but it's really nice because it's honestly the best post office I've ever had because it's so tiny. I did get a clip mic, yes. It's not full, like, mobile yet because I still have it hooked to my computer. Because the mic and the little thing that comes with it are two different costs and they don't come together. So for now, the mic is nice because, like, I can turn my head while I'm looking for things and it isn't, you know, trailed away. It's a little bit more steady for sound. Hi, Christine. Oh, wait. I was just like, wait a minute. Because I said, hi, Christine. And then I was like, wait a minute, Natalie, I just said hi to you. And then I realized it's Emily. Hi, Emily. Seriously, you get me, even when it's like in my stream. Like most of the time when I'm in Tanya's or, you know, when Tanya was streaming, like, hey, Emily, and I'd be like, how does she know? Oh, nice, Alex. This one that we have, it's a little bit further away, but that's like all we have in this town, which is kind of nice. We just go to the neighboring towns for the stuff that we need. Okay, so it is going to be darker. You know what I think? Part of me wants to just fill it in with this color, but I don't want to jump too far ahead. But we may be jumping in with some black here shortly. All I know is that it is humid here. Have an on and off rain. Really windy yesterday. But it was nice. It reminded me of like Oregon rain yesterday because it wasn't like real thundery all that much. And it was just kind of like a nice steady rain all day. Rather than, you know, hurricane hail version. I've tasted pina colada because it has like a bit of a coconut flavor to it, right? Like they have pina colada flavor for stuff. Pineapple and coconut, yeah. Okay, so I'm really just going very, very light right now. And you can tell kind of how hard I'm pressing because like if I was pressing harder, like I might have like this kind of white on the tip of my fingers. But no, we're just doing lightly. Hi, Deborah. Hi, B. How are you? I'll be honest, last night, because I was dealing with that brain fog and the headache, I seriously considered doing like a silent stream. But I've had my breakfast. I'm having my coffee. So we're all good now. Okay, so that was Saber. And again, we are nowhere near done. We have so much more to go on here. Let's go ahead and go in with Forest, which is number 96. Let's see which one. That's flat black, leaf green. Please tell me I took Forest out. Leaf green. Surely I did. Oh, there it is. I was just missing it. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so actually we're going to fill in the rest of this with Forest now. Yeah, and this is the perfect green for what I want. When we're all done with this Forest, then we're going to start going in with some of our darker colors. So think of these colors that we're putting down now as the highlights. Like, not just the forest green, but, you know, the saber and the iceberg that we put earlier. Very streaky right now. No worries. It'll all get smoothed out. Gotta trust the process. Okay. All right. Now, let's go ahead and see what bliss. We have Black Widow. All of these are really small. So we're going to break out the pencil extender. Let's see. Space. Zephyr Blue. Dark Knight might not be bad. We're going to get the flat black, Dark Knight. Yeah. Okay, let's see, where? I'll grab the pencil extenders from yesterday. Unless I didn't leave. find here. Okay, we're just gonna grab one of these here real quick. It always sucks, like, I want to set stuff on this side thing, you know, like my extra lens or whatever, but they're in front of the drawer, so it makes it harder to grab. Okay, let's start with Black Widow. Oh wait, what's going on with me? These ones, yes, I'm coloring lightly. Tripped coming in the back door when I'm going to use it. Oh, B, I'm so sorry. Stop all meds at itself. Oh, that's good. Now, yesterday, I did not eat as well as I should have yesterday. And given the state of my brain most of the time, it just... I was having a really hard time, like, feeling coherent or really... I don't know. I should have eaten better yesterday, but I've made kind of like a meal plan for myself in hopes of... Because I think that's my biggest issue, is because I'm gluten-free and it just takes so much to make everything. A lot of times I default to what's easy and not necessarily what's the most balanced. Yeah, definitely. Like the ones, obviously the ones that I have don't all, ooh, just mark that page, don't have all dipped ends, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the Black Widow, and we're going to start going in pretty dark. Not the darkest level, but I'm pressing just a little bit harder than I was before. Like I said, we're doing a dark unicorn Kelpie. So that is what I want to work on. I think it'll look really cool when it's all done, but we have a long ways to go before it's done. Moved to Texas because... What, me or Alex? Yes, Kim, as you should, definitely. Like, I thought about figuring out a meal plan that was, like, low-calorie, kind of whatever, but, like, I looked at it. Because there was, like, this calculator where you put in your height and your weight, and you know, it helps you calculate that. And I know everybody's different. But I was looking at it, and I was just like, 1,500 calories, just, like, the options that they had for foods. I was like, I'm just going to end up more hungry and cranky. So I decided I'm not going to worry about calories. I am going to focus more on something that's well-balanced. Me? Oh, I've never lived in California. Hi, Trey. 150 crowns, but I'm on the waiting list to ship me at 150. Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. No, we moved from Oregon, and we moved down here because Steve, this is where he needed to go to school at. So, yeah, no, that's not the weather. Exactly, Josephine, right? I'm just like, I don't need some sort of meal plan that's just going to make me more cranky in the end. Like, I'll just focus on making sure I'm getting, you know, balanced protein and everything else. Started buying my Black Widows back in lockdown when Johanna bought them to try and shoot her daily streams. Oh, yeah. It did. Hence the question of the day today. It is officially summer. I cannot wait until summer is officially over. You know, even when I lived in Oregon, I wasn't a huge fan of summertime. It's just, I don't know. I prefer like spring. Actually, I prefer fall, I think, if I were to choose my most favorite. Mostly because, like, summertime, it's unbearably hot. Just unbearably hot, especially here. You know, wintertime is okay. I mean, it's Christmas, all that kind of stuff, but then you get springtime, and springtime is like when all the bugs start coming out. So fall is definitely my favorite. Okay, I'm still not pressing super hard, but hard enough that we're getting a bit more color than we did before. And I'm trying to also remember to leave that kind of glowing edge just a bit. We'll blend those in with each other a little bit more, because we're going to do more colors over the top of it. Ooh, fun! Like a good shopping day. Go. I was proud of myself, though. I've gotten a few more reels out this week. Sometimes it's hard to stay consistent with making videos and posting them on social. But I'm never going to grow if I don't, so I do. These new books that Johanna has done, though, with the little images, have been perfect for that kind of format. And then end of the month, we're going to have the rest of the sticker designs coming out soon, so I'm excited about that. For 80 degrees, I started getting heat. Oh, right? Exactly. Yes, you're going to have a bit of a change, aren't you, Alex? Ooh, yeah. Fall is perfect. Perfect, cool, sleeping weather, warm days, little no rain, the colors. Yes, exactly. Yeah, fall is easily my favorite. We'll definitely be doing a lot more fall coloring pages when it gets closer to that. Okay, let's continue. Yay, butterflies! Nice, congrats. Let's see, quilt option 1, that was the vinyl, I think? Or was it the hand stitch? I don't remember. I gotta look. Oh, so it's the stitched one. Yay! Love it. Love it, love it. I heard that one. I actually had my notifications up loud enough. Okay. Just a bit more. Let's see. Let's go up this way. I don't want to like round it out and separate it too much because I feel like it's going to make it look like a paper doll. Enjoy fall now more that I hire someone to clean my yard. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Well, we have trees in the front yard, but not the backyard. So I think it'll be okay, but still. I put off mowing the lawn because usually I would do it like first thing in the morning after I dropped everybody off from school, you know, before it got really hot. But being that it's summertime, I like to sleep in a little bit more. So, you know, by the time it's 9 o'clock, it's already just like blazing hot out there. So the other day it cooled off enough in the evening that I went ahead and went out and mowed. But I think I told you guys before, we have a push mower. We just like it. It's simpler. But what I realized is I can't let the yard get too long because the push mower has a really hard time going over that. So I got out the weed eater and trimmed it down a little bit, and then was finally able to get it all trimmed down. It was cute. There was a young mom with her little, I don't think he was quite 2, but he really liked watching me mow, and he was just sitting there in his stroller having a grand old time. It was cute. Okay, obviously this is lighter than this is, but it'll get there. Get darker here. In fact, we can get darker there as well. Okay. That is true. That is true. The only issue is little Emily more than little Steve is so big Steve, normal Steve, has really bad seasonal allergies, and little Emily also has those allergies. So if they're outside too much when all of that grass and everything is stirring around, like when I did it the other day, it was really windy and like dirt and grass clippings and everything was like getting blown back at my face. Like if Steve had been out there doing that, he would have been miserable for days. So, but I have had them start doing like around the house stuff. They did all their own laundry yesterday. Their little Emily is now tall enough to reach the buttons and everything, so she knows how to do her laundry. And their job so far this summer has been to unload the dishwasher. I might have talked about this other day. It's hard to remember everything I talked about already. But yeah, so they unload the dishwasher, and it makes it just that more easy for me to keep up with it because all I have to do is load it. Okay, so now we're going to go darker again. Let's grab, what do I have for, let's see, leaf green? What color is the leaf green? Leaf green could be good, yeah. Are they really, Elise? What is it about them that's better for them? I mean, I have one, so cool, yay! Leaf green, we're going to go ahead and start going a little bit darker. I'm coloring on the side, but I also am pressing a little bit harder. Like I said, we're just going to be slowly building this up. This is nowhere even close to what it's going to look like when we're done. Right? Oh no, that's exactly how we did it. Is there were 4 of us, and so we all took turns doing dishes. I still hate doing dishes, but you know, are better for your lawn. Well, thankfully our yard isn't huge. Our yard isn't huge, so it's feasible. Our backyard is a little bit bigger, but I'm not as pressed to make sure that that stays nice and short and trim and everything. When the guys put down the lawns, since these were all new builds, they laid down sod, so it wasn't just like there was a bunch of grass seed out here and it grew. No, they laid down the lawn. And our front lawn is not as even as I would like, so it also gets a little bit when it's kind of kind of lumpy or whatever, but I don't know, the backyard's still nice. It's nice and green and everything. Although you can tell that the neighbors have dogs because they've got a lot of random patches that are not green. But I'm just like, yeah, maybe it's nice not having dogs back there. Got a nice even green lawn. I'll have to go out and trim it one of these days. But after doing the front lawn, like, I was thoroughly exhausted. I was like, yeah, I'll do the back one later. How are you, Shannon? Hi, Marilyn. I also had the ironing of the flat things like handkerchiefs, sheets, pillowcases. Mom was pretty... Wait, do you guys iron your sheets? Should I be ironing my sheets? Wash dishes, then clean the bathroom? I don't want to do either of them. You know, if I ever win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there'll be signs. There'll be signs. Lots of cats and lots of housekeepers. So unless your mower is an electric grass, it's all the same as riding a lawnmower. No, that's fair. So the weed eater we have is electric. I just have a really long extension cord. And so, you know, obviously I do the edges and everything. And then if the grass is too long for the push mower, I'll trim it down just enough so that the push mower can get a nice even thing. My issue with the weed eater for the lawn, while we could do it, it's just not even. And I find, especially, you know, with my way my arms and hands are, like, I'll accidentally push too hard, and the next thing you know, I've got this really short circle amongst all of these evenly cut grass. Good morning, Topeka. Don't iron sheets. Okay, good. I was just like, wait a minute. I mean, I do fold them, and I do fold my fitted sheets. I know how to do that, so I'm definitely not a wad them up and shove them in the thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You do you. Fitted sheets are terrible. But yeah, I definitely don't. Most of the things I iron are like if Steve really needs something ironed for work, or if I have like a skirt or like a button-up shirt. Like I have a white linen shirt that gets really wrinkly, so I'll iron that. I do have the iron here somewhere because I was ironing for the squares. When I do the embroidery, obviously it's in the hoop. It's in the hoop. So when I'm done, this will have a significant like circle crease on it. When I was first testing these out, I ironed the thread too when I did Steve's, and I realized how much it just kind of messes with the thread. So I just do the iron like around the edges, enough to flatten out the circle that the embroidery thing made. Oh, and Della, did you get to see yours? It's so pretty. Small craft iron, right? No, that's what it is. I need to get like a small craft iron for that. Just throw my linen shirts and skirts in the dryer for 5-ish minutes. See, sometimes I just like, yeah. I don't know. Some of them, they don't fully like flatten out. Needed ironing back then. I ironed my jeans when I was in high school because I was a big old nerd like that. All right, let's move from from Black Widow to Midnight. Ah, good. I'm glad. I also used to really enjoy, I don't know if anybody else ever did this, I used to really enjoy ironing my money. Now, this was when I was younger and, like, my dollar bills was all I had on hand. Like, I didn't have a bank account yet or anything, right? Like, you go babysitting and you get $20. Which, I tell you, the people that I babysat for definitely got a steal, man. I should have charged way more. But I liked having them nice and crisp and clean in my wallet. I'm going to sharpen this real quick. And so I would iron my dollar bills and then stack them and line them all up and then put them all crisp and neat in my in my wallet. Yeah, there you go. Throw them in the dryer. I don't know. Am I alone? Has anybody ever ironed their dollar bills? Am I crazy? Well, I mean, I know I'm crazy, but all right, I'm going to press a little bit harder now. I want to start getting in some more of this black. I mean, anytime you read about like the lore of a Kelpie, it's always a black horse anyway, but because it's underwater, that's where we're bringing in some of the green. Did you starch them? No, but I would spritz them. No starch. Always embroidery. So I go around what I've embroidered, but will that work just to iron them on the backside? It won't like flatten out the thread on the front? Yeah, so I had a spray bottle of water. Like, I've got this one nearby for when the cats are getting into stuff. But I would put this on like a mist or whatever this one is, and then I'd spritz it, and then I would flatten it that way. You know, on low temperature, but same as ironing newspapers. I never understood the ironing newspapers until I watched Downton Abbey. But, yeah. Bill and wash it. Yeah, especially if it ended up in the wash and you come out and it's all like folded and weird. Yes. Had a thing. Ironing my bills. But, you know, I was like 15 and all I had to my name was like $32. It's good stuff. I remember one time where I went to high school at, when you were a senior, you could go off campus for lunch. And so there was like a McDonald's nearby and a Subway and a Chinese food place and pizza place, all that. But I remember there was one day that I was walking to McDonald's and I found a $20 bill. It had been raining. I didn't even think of that. Yes. Of course, I don't want to say that as a sentence because YouTube's going to flag me. Let's see. You have iron embroidery on the backside over a towel. Oh, good to know. Oh, man, Della, no, I feel you on that. Oh, wait, let me give it back to my story. Yeah, so I was walking to McDonald's and it was raining and I found a $20 bill that had been pressed into the sidewalk like it had, you know, the rain and been walked on and everything. I remember I was so proud. I very carefully peeled it up, brought it back and laid it to dry in my school locker. I was like, I got 20 bucks. I mean, even as an adult, if I found 20 bucks on the, you know, on the sidewalk, I'd still be, I got 20 bucks. So Della, I used to work at a fast food place. It was a very popular fast food place. It wasn't like Burger King or McDonald's. It was nicer, but still fast food. Anyway, where I lived, there were some pretty popular professional football teams, and so people would just flood the restaurant after the football games. But it was like even worse on days where it was mildly rainy, which of course in Oregon it always is. Because, like, as people are getting their burgers and everything else, of course, they're handing me out money. 50% of these bills are all moist, and you're just like, please tell me that's rainwater. You know, it's just like you don't know, and you just wash your hands a lot. Exactly, Topeka. Oh, you found a 20 in the men's. That's awesome. No longer taking money that came from undergarments. What? We call them notes. Yeah, so we call them bills over here. But I think that probably harkens back to, like, when they would call them, you know, like a 50-pound note or a, you know, a 10-pound note or whatever it is. But yeah, they're dollar bills over here. But, yeah. Plus, UK money is so much more pretty than our money. And also, don't some of them have those little plastic windows on them? Or there's some sort of, I've never looked closely enough, but some of the bills have little plastic windows. Ours don't have the little windows on them. It's just straight, whatever kind of paper. It's like some sort of linen paper. I'm in cow country. Get the picture right. Saying no money for bra, socks, or shoes. Oh, that's weird. Oh, so you knew what I was talking about, Allison. Yes. Oh my gosh. The shakes. Yes. The shakes were so good. And the burgers and the cheese that they used was fabulous. The fish and chips, like all of that. That's hilarious, Allison. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Yucks. With King Charles on them. Oh, interesting. I don't think, and this may be like ignorant because I'm trying to remember, I don't think we've had any new release of, our newest like change in money are the quarters that like have the states on them. Allison, that's amazing. Yeah, I was always in charge of making the milkshakes. They called me Shake Girl. Not in like a weird way, but like I was just really good at making the milkshakes. Their Black Forest shake, amazing. Anyway. I think the last time I used that as my wallet was like when I was younger and like I would go to like dance clubs or whatever because I didn't want to bring a purse with me. So I would just, you know, tuck the important stuff in there. More almond orchards than cows now? That's hilarious. There was a thing about McDonald's years ago, wasn't there? Where they were like, something about how they cooked their fries, but it was like a beef something. I don't know. That was like half the story. The only person who could do the chocolate dip without losing the ice cream in the dip. That's awesome. No worries, Kara. All right, so we are going darker now. We're going darker, and we are using the Midnight. And in my opinion, I feel like it is the darkest of the blacks. So we have two blacks here. This one is slightly lighter than this one, like it's just a little bit warmer. So I feel like Midnight is the darkest black. Beef tallow, that's what it was. Yeah, and so people that, you know, for their religions, they didn't eat cows. Like there was this big to-do about McDonald's and their fries. Being gluten-free, though, Chick-fil-A is really like the only safe fries that I can eat. Okay. So we're just making this darker. We might also later, depending on the kind of water that we do, we might do kind of like water reflections on the body, but we can also do that with the eraser and just erase the parts that we want to have the water reflections. But this is going to end up being a very dark picture. And I mentioned it earlier, but I'm thinking I might actually grab a black Prismacolor. Right? Oh, everywhere except here has just the prettiest money. The coins and everything. Be anything but canola oil. It's too potato-y. All right, well then what are your favorite fries from whichever restaurant? Oh, I didn't put my music on repeat. There we go. Okay. Should have taken something before I streamed. I got a little bit of a headache that's creeping back up now. You know, it's interesting though, with how often I have headaches, it's amazing that only a few of them have what is the word I'm looking for? I say it's affecting it, but only a few of them have interfered, that's the word, with me being able to stream or not. I say as I can't form a coherent sentence, I swear. But I'm set up with a rheumatologist, and he has like a bunch of tests that he's going to run, and we're going to hopefully find out what the heck is going on with me. Right, I love it. Over the cherry pie filling too, really? You have to throw out whatever is being made. Oh, I didn't know that. My favorite fast food fries, but I think Chick-fil-A sandwiches, yeah. Foods, yeah, right? On plastic instead of rag paper, I don't know if they still do that. I don't know. All I know is like when I went over there, all of the money was so pretty. Like all of the bills or notes were so colorful, and they've got so many different coins, like so pretty. In fact, I still have, I don't know where they are now, but the leftover money that I had from when I went to Scotland, I have some of it for myself and I gave some of it to the kids, mostly because it was just really, really pretty coins. I considered them as like a partial souvenir. It was lacking cherries. Yeah, Dawn, they're super fun. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Okay. I don't know. Has anybody here ever been to see a rheumatologist before? What has been your experience? It's all kind of new, but if I can help figure out what the flip is going on, that would be wonderful. Okay. Yeah, that's getting darker. Let's work on the legs a little bit. These need to be a lot darker. I'm more hesitant to do the legs than I am the body because I want to get the lines right. So let's see. Let's go here. Because it's also underwater. But we need to get so much darker. Yeah, that's what it is. They've got me a list about a mile long of tests they want to run and x-rays and everything. And I was like, oh, that's going to be a fun Dr. Bill. Yay! So I need to go in and get that stuff done. Okay, that's getting closer, but still not as dark because I need it to be as dark as this is here. So it's like I'm almost too scared to go as dark as I need to. But I think we should just dive in. Oh, hello, Scam Likely. Oh, thank you. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat a little bit. I'll be talking really fast then. And now you're wondering what the heck happened when it's sped up and it sounds all like gibberish. Okay. Trying to stick with going darker. Like my instinct is to hesitate with how much black that I'm using, but I know, I mean, I'm literally doing a dark unicorn Kelpie, so I need to go as dark as I'm brave enough to. Sounds good, Deborah. A very big adulting day. That's what I call that. Okay. Yeah, it's getting closer. And like I said, I'm adding like some different lines to sort of indicate the muscles, but I definitely need to get braver. So we're actually going to press kind of hard. We're just going to dive straight in. We got this. See how dark we can get this. There we go. Like I said, I want this to be way darker than what we've done before. Be right, we can do it, I know. Use a reference pic for the muscles? I could if I had thought about it, but no, I am not using a reference picture. Because I honestly forgot to get a reference picture of muscles. So I'm just kind of doing what feels right. At least, yay, we got 2 more squares. Embroider those over the weekend. Question, if we're talking on the food that we were talking about earlier, for those of you that are on a gluten-free diet, when it comes to breakfast, do you eat a lot of the same things, or do you mix it up, or what is your favorite go-to aside from cereal? Or if cereal is all you do for breakfast, that's fine too. But what is your go-to breakfast food? Because for me, I need to eat something in the morning. Like I had cereal yesterday for breakfast, but it just kind of put me off on the wrong foot and it really contributed to the brain fog. So what is your go-to kind of balanced breakfast that makes it so that you are, you know, performing at the level you need to be performing during the day? This needs to be darker. Because I am not always in the mood for eggs. Like, I have to be in the right mood for eggs. Same through the week. I eat gluten-free fig bars. Okay. I think my issue is I just need to introduce more protein. Okay, part of me is thinking that we will most definitely go back in and add some of those water lines. I am liking how this is looking though. From Nature's Bakery. Yes, yeah, avocado is gluten-free. Most natural fruits and vegetables are going to be gluten-free. Basically, if you're thinking gluten, think things like bread, things with wheat in it. There are some gluten-free bagels. They're just not the same. Yeah, eggs count, absolutely. Or a smoothie. Oh, that's right, Josephine. It doesn't need to be anything too difficult. In the afternoon, I like to do apple with peanut butter, and I've gotten better like peanut butter, so it's like no salt added, like a natural peanut butter. It's not like Jiffy or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with that. My kids eat normal peanut butter, but I do feel better after eating that because, you know, you've got, it's a natural peanut butter without, you know, a lot of added sugars or salt or whatever else. Possibly. Who even knows at this point? But the list of tests that he wants to do is literally a mile long. Any like nurse practitioner I've shown the list to. Because I went to go see this doctor. And first of all, he told me, because initially I wanted to go to like talk like, maybe it's fibro, maybe it's, you know, whatever else. First thing he told me was that fibro is not a real word. It's not a real thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, then that's helpful. And then he's like, well, we're going to do a lot of tests. And I'm like, okay, thinking maybe like 5 or 6. Yeah, no, it's 3 pages. Right, Shannon? I was just like, okay, well, I guess if that's the way you feel, but eggs, gluten-free granola mixes, avocado, peanut butter. See, avocado. I need to learn to like avocado. I feel like avocado would be a fantastic food choice just because of the added benefits, like because avocado oil is like a healthy fat. That's what I was thinking. Tendonitis. What happens when your tendons are like when I was pregnant with the kids, I got tendonitis in my arm. It was always so painful. I didn't think fibro was real. This particular doctor did. And so what I actually ended up doing, because he ordered all of these tests, and he was the kind of doctor, like he's a specialist, right? So many specialists are not all warm and fuzzy, but he was the kind of doctor that just, I don't know, he seemed like interested. The only time he really slowed down during the exam was when I showed him, because I keep an image of well, let's be honest, it's a benign tumor thingy, but it's right behind my eye and it's super fun. Like the only time the appointment ever slowed down was when I showed him the picture of that, because, you know, he's doing the intake. He needs to know everything that's going on. So I was like, oh, and I've got this thing that's, you know, hanging out my head and doesn't pay rent. But yeah, it was just like super quick, super fast. And then he jumped right to okay, well, fibro's not a real thing, but we're going to do lots of tests. And I was just like, what? So I actually made an appointment with my regular doctor, who I really, really like. And I was like, okay, so this is what happened. And these are all the tests that they ordered. But apparently it's normal. So I'm like, all right. So at some point here within the next week, I need to go down and get some scans done and let them take like a ton of whatever they need to take to run all of these tests. Right? I'm going to stick with him long enough to have the tests run just to see what he says. But like, I am definitely taking everything to my regular doctor for a second opinion, because my regular doctor was not all poo-poo, fibro, kind of whatever. So I don't know, if I just need someone to figure out the flip is wrong with it. Isn't that the story of our lives though? Anyone with kind of chronic thing, like 9 times out of 10, it's like, well, I'm not sure what's causing this, but okay. Multitasking, exactly. Oh, he has work tonight. Oh, those evening shifts are rough. When I worked at a retirement home, that's what I did. It was like I worked like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Rough. It was a good experience, though, the job itself. So, yeah, I'll go get all those done, see what they say. But it's like really widespread lists. Like it's not for anything too specific. Like, see, he's even got lupus on the list to test for, which is fine. I suppose they need to rule it out. But I was like, pretty sure I don't have lupus, but okay. I mean, I guess it's like when you call, you know, like when your internet isn't working and you have to call customer service to get your internet fixed. And they're like, did you reset the modem? Did you do this? Did you do that? Because they have to go through it. And you're like, yes, I reset the modem 5 times already before I called you. Do you think I would have called you if I hadn't reset the modem already? Sounds good, Christian. Welcome and thank you. Right? I know, so many of them. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I know that fibro tends to be the diagnosis they give when they've already like crossed everything out. But I guess they haven't crossed everything out yet. So we'll see. I don't know. C'est la vie. Okay. I think it is time to come in with another color now. And I definitely want to stick more towards the warmer greens. Opal green is kind of close. But let's go with Fang green, which I know we've already used. Let's see, that's Saber, Flat Black, Fang green. Here we go. Let's give it a quick sharpen. Right, exactly. Something about inflammation of the nerve. Oh, interesting. Very possibly, Dee, and that's one of the reasons I'm not completely throwing in the towel, because there's a part of me that is curious to see what they would find. There's been so many question marks about everything. If this can point some of them in the right direction, then maybe it'll end up being helpful. And I feel better about doing it now that I talked to my regular doctor, who has so far not steered me wrong or, you know, made me feel like it was all in my head or whatever else. So I was like, all right, well, I can at least go get the test done, see what they say. If I still don't like the guy afterwards, then, you know, we'll move on from there. But, okay, this is what I'm liking. It's dark, but we still have some of that green showing through. Didn't rule it out. They only diagnose if they don't find anything. Yeah, that's what it seems. That's what it seems to be. So there's a massive long list of things that they're going to test me for. And I guess we'll go from there. I mean, autoimmune stuff is almost a given. Like, if you, obviously I'm not going to share any of my siblings' medical history, but let's just say it would make sense with what seems to run in our family. So I suppose until we have a test that says no, absolutely not, like, can't really rule a lot out. Oh my gosh, I am loving this color. It looks a little bit lighter for you guys, but I'm really loving this. Oh, fun. Yeah, of course. We got lots of kitten charms. Just do the, wait, do you have, I feel like I did a square for you, didn't I? Oh, yeah, it's up there. Yeah. There's loads of kitty charms. The opposite drawing? Do you mean the ones over here? No, not really. I don't know. I have difficulty having staying power for double page spreads these days. But we're definitely going like dark water behind this one. I know a lot of times I don't do a background, but I really want to do a background on this one. Oh my gosh, yes, this is exactly the color I was hoping for. Definitely the warmer greens. Now I'm not going right to the edge because I actually want to blend that with the iceberg. Ooh, the feather charm. Which one is the feather charm? Hang on, I'm looking now. Not these ones. I do really like the cherry blossom ones. I think those are really pretty. Feather. Am I losing my mind? Do you mean like the little tassels? These ones? Do I have feathers? I like the keys too. Oh, it was one of the first ones, so it's going to be in here. Yeah, is it one of these ones? Oh, yes, the tassel. Okay, cool. Yeah, we haven't had any from those, so we've got... Oh, sorry, my head's in here. Let's see, are these two the same blue? Oh, they're slightly different. So we kind of have like an aqua one, light blue. That one's definitely more of a lavender. That's more of a lilac. Yeah, so they're all different colors. So we have a darker pink, light pink, white. Yeah, they're really pretty. I like them a lot. There's so many. So many charms, not enough space. Are those beads? Yes. So some of these are beads. Some of them are buttons. So like these are buttons, beads, charms. We got these letter ones here. There's probably more charms than there is beads and buttons, because after I started buying them, like I started getting more of the charms ones. We got 2 of the apples. That is true. That is true. That's what I think I'm going to go through with and just do the test, because it's hard to say otherwise, you know? Ooh, you want to get the cupcake? We got 1 cupcake. I've looked for more, but in some of them, like Hobby Lobby only had the 1. Ooh. So yeah, we got the 1 cupcake, but we do have like creme brulee. We've got muffins. We've got plenty of croissants. So yeah, there's loads of them. Bye, Dawn. Thanks for being here. It's just so much fun. Ooh, but we do have picture frame donut. And we've got a little tea set over here. So yeah, loads of options. I am really liking how this is turning out so far though. Okay, so we're gonna do Fang Green. Again, we're pushing a lot harder now that we're starting to get some of this in here. But it is the weekend. We don't have any big plans for this weekend. My sunburn, it was a bad sunburn, so it is still kind of healing. So I don't have any strong desire to go to the river to go swim. But what we are going to do this weekend is little Emily has just sprouted up in the last month. And so we need to go through all of her current clothes, see what fits, see what doesn't fit, see if we need... Part of me really wants to wait until school, because like I don't want to get her a bunch of new clothes now only to have her just like grow out of them all again in time for school. So I want to get her school clothes a little bit closer, but she also needs some new stuff now. So we're going to go through her closet this weekend, see what she has, see what she doesn't have, see what she needs, kind of thing. Because I'm telling you, man, this was a sprout up summer. But, you know, it's a good thing. Kids are supposed to grow. I'll let you guess, but that I think would probably be a bit too squeamish to chat about on stream. But yeah, it was a gnarly one. It was a deep one. So needless to say, next time we go to the river, I will be bathing in sunblock before we go. Ooh, close. Loyalty with just a Y. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because the if you type in ! Loyalty, that will give you the link to pull up for the store. So it's 14,000 for the stitch square, not 14,000. Oh my gosh, ignore me. 4,000 for the stitch square and 3,500 for the vinyl square. Right? It just happened so fast. When did they get so big? They've both grown quite a bit. But what are they going to do? Not grow? Set of beads, is that a set from Hobby Lobby? Some of them are. I don't remember all of them. Some of them were from Amazon. Some of them were sent as gifts. Some of the smaller ones, they were from Hobby Lobby. But when I got these, Hobby Lobby was having a lot of clearance over in their jewelry section. So a lot of these charms, they don't carry anymore. So like we had one teapot one and I tried to find a second one, but they didn't have it anymore. The funny thing is I did find it on eBay, but somebody had priced it for like 4 times the amount that I bought it for when I was at Hobby Lobby, and I was like, no. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So we'll be doing that with all of the clothes that they've grown out of We just need to go through and figure out what she needs. Because it's one of those things where like, oh yeah, I could use, you know, some new pants or whatever. And then you go to Target and you come home and you find you already have 3 pairs of pants that fit or whatever. So I want to go through and find out what exactly she needs. That way, because like there was a pair of shoes that we had just got her, but then she grew out of them. And it's like, I don't know. I want to go in there with a plan so we get her exactly what she needs. And we don't go like, oh, wait, we should have gotten this. So whenever it comes to clothes shopping for the kids, I like to make sure that we're getting exactly what she needs. Yes, yeah, I would say they're similar. I would say maybe the Black Widows are a little bit higher quality. And they layer a bit better than the Black Edition. But yes, I would say there's a lot of similarities. But you can see that we're doing like loads of layers. I mean, what layer is this for it? I mean, it's a lot. Okay, let's go to Iceberg. Another sip of coffee here. Yeah, Black Widows, exactly. All right, so now we're going to do Iceberg, and I want to reinforce this kind of glow that's around the outside. And we may end up adding just a little bit of paint, like on the outside of the horse, just so that the glow really stands out. Horse, Kelpie, whatever it is. Pressing very hard now, so we are smoothing out the tooth of that paper there. So I want to make sure we get that blend of this color. And this is almost acting like a burnisher would because it is just smoothing out that tooth a bit. Right? I know, I'm loving it too. Let's do it a little bit darker. See how it's looking over here. Yeah, I like that. That's a bit more accurate. Let me know how it looks on your guys' end. If it looks like if the screen's too dark, not dark enough. We have a little bit of a light glare coming off the color, but like I said, we are definitely going for dark Kelpie. And we are, like I said, we're using Iceberg right now. It's from the Monarch set. Looks good? Okay, good. It's so hard sometimes to get it to look as true as it is. Yeah. We're still going to go over with more black. That's one reason why we just focused on one section of the horse today, because I keep saying horse, one section of the Kelpie, I knew that we were going to need to go over it multiple times. Being Aquaman's ride. Oh, I could see that. I could see that. All right, so now let's go ahead and grab the Midnight again, and we're going to go darker. I said it's supposed to be a black horse, black Kelpie. When you look up a Kelpie in mythology, whether it's a unicorn or not, it's always said that it is a black horse. I don't know if we're transferring. Be a little bit of transfer, but not much. Ooh, fun! Are you gonna get your square today? Nice. I wasn't sure how quickly everyone was gonna get their squares, but I think this is a good speed. Like, it's spread out enough. It's not like I've got 20 bajillion all to do at once. Maybe. Nice, Natalie. Okay. We're adding quite a bit more black. I think we'll use flat black next to blend some of this just a bit. And like I said, you could definitely use a reference image so you can get the muscles and everything in the right spot. This needs to be a lot darker. All right, let's use flat black now. Opal green, Aquarius, where are you? Flat black, there it is. How do you spell what this is? What the Kelpie? Kelpie. I don't know. Like, I heard that he was taking a break, but then I heard some more. I honestly do not know. Okay, flat black is from the Cobra set, number 95. It's hard to say. Okay. It's kind of a gray, so I can press nice and hard and bring out some of these blends. Because like I said, we want it to be expressed that it is a black Kelpie, but it's got this kind of green undertone. Is the new Doctor Who episode out yet, or does it come out at the end of the day? Mrs. Butterfly, yay! Congrats! Okay, let's see. Let's do more on this one. Okay, and then let's grab the, actually I'm gonna do a little bit more. Let's do a little bit of leaf green because I feel like that's almost too bluish. Am I out of coffee? Ooh, one more sip. Now it's gone. Oh, probably a while. I mean, I suppose it depends on how much time he has outside of his normal job. Because I think he's a tattoo artist, isn't he? It can take a while. Okay, let's grab our iceberg again. Smooth out these edges. Pressing quite a bit harder at the moment. What are we doing on time anyway? 11:30 already. Yeah, not surprising though. I knew this was going to take a while just because of all the layers. Okay, we're going to leave this section how it is. It's not done, but it's getting closer. Aw. Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about his pup cup yesterday. Dark Fate House coming out in 2025. Oh, nice, Leanne. Ooh, look at all the redemptions. All right, let's do the hooves at 4 p.m. Thank you, Mercy. All right, so we're going to use Midnight here. Okay. I'm pressing darker to begin with. We want nice and dark for these hooves. Do a little bit of shine to it. Yeah, I do feel like the Black Widows are easier to layer than the Black Edition were. Okay, now we're going to grab charcoal green. Okay, charcoal green. And in fact, we may use charcoal green on the body too. I'm actually pressing kind of hard right now because I do want the hooves to be very dark. Okay, let's go back in with the Midnight. I almost thought about scanning this in and doing this on like black paper. That would have been really interesting. What's the best Black Widow set to get? If you're only going to get one, then I say get the Black Widow set because it has the best balance. But gosh, there's just good points on all of them, honestly. But if you're just starting one, I would say go with the Black Widow set. Okay, now that I'm seeing how dark this is, I definitely want to go a little bit darker on the body. So we're going to get a bit more dramatic. Like I said, it's meant to be a black horse, not a gray horse. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay. Yes, this is what we're looking for. Shannon, is there anyone streaming after me today? We might go over just a bit. I'm really enjoying this. Not that I don't enjoy the other ones, but... They just hear you. Let's see. What was your choice of name? Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Like, I did Cara Marina's, the full one on there, so it just depends on the kind of font that I choose. Compare the Black Widow with? I mean, like I said, it's kind of similar to the Black Edition. Not that I know of. Just me streaming? Okay. Yeah, because we might go over just a little bit. I'm really enjoying this page here. Since we're doing so many layers, I want to get as much progress done as possible. Go. Let's do it there. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. It's nice actually having the camera because I can kind of step back a little bit and look at what I'm doing. It's kind of the equivalent of, you know, literally stepping away from your thing. Okay. We're going to go much darker here. So I'm pressing pretty hard now, but we still have that kind of undertone that's coming through. Cute. No, facts. I've got some laundry to fold. It's been sitting in the laundry basket for 2 days because I'm too lazy to fold it. Laundry, bathroom, and kitchen. I don't like any of those. Or really just chores in general. I'm feeling lazy this summer, all right? Yeah, that's working out nice. I like that. Definitely darker here. Sorry, I'm in concentrate mode. Give me a second. I'm like stopping, looking back, see where else we need to add, all that good stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get this darker, which I think we can. Yes, we are. Like I said, we're not eliminating that green. It's just acting as an undertone. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Look at that. Oh, it's so fancy. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Okay, let's see. Let's jump in on this. So we might not need to go as slow with the neck as we did here now that I know what I'm looking for. So let's go in first with, let's see, forest green. Where'd that one go? Saber, leaf green, fang green. Was it fang green or forest green? Oh no, it was fang green. Well, I do have forest, just not forest green. Space. Forest. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and fill this in with forest. This part here, that's not part of the horse, right? That's part of the bridle? I mean, I feel like it could be the horse, but I feel like it's all part of one thing. Yeah? What do you guys think? My phone's going off. Make sure it's not the kids. Yep, we're good. And I might do, off stream, I might do like a single strand of the horsehair and get some of the lines drawn so that we've got a bit of a leg up when we come back to work on this. Because if you missed it earlier, I want to turn the main hair into like seaweed or kelp. Kelpie. Kelpie with kelp hair. Oh, cool. I'll take that. For this part here. Gem, glass, bobbled me. Yeah. I definitely feel like it's more part of the whole thing than it is the horse. I keep saying horse. It's the Kelpie. It's a unicorn Kelpie. Okay. All right, now let's go in with the Midnight, or no, let's go with Black Widow to begin with. Did I see the Kelpies when you came to Scotland? Isn't there like a Kelpie statue? But no, I saw no Kelpies. I was hoping to get to Loch Ness to go see if we could see the Loch Ness monster. But no, I did not see any Kelpies. However, I did bring back a book for the kids that was a little story about a little girl, and they talked about the Kelpies and Loch Ness in there. It's cute. With Maggie's mittens. Right? I know, it's so different. Red? Oh, interesting. Oh, the two big, yeah. So we didn't make it all the way to Edinburgh. So I did Aberdeen and Stonehaven and Doon. Went up and saw Slains Castle. But no, I didn't get to any of the big cities. If I did make it to any of them, I did want to go to Inverness, but we didn't have enough time. But I definitely want to go back at some point, and I want to do it with Steve this time. I had a good time with my mom, but I want to experience it with him as well. And there's still so much I didn't get to see. But then the tricky question is, if I can ever afford to go overseas again, do I want to go someplace I've already been? Or do I want to go someplace new? That's hard to say. I would love to take a trip to the UK, because now I have so many friends that are over there. Like, it'd be amazing to see everybody over there. Okay, let's do some of the iceberg. I want to make sure we get that same kind of glow. Of course, I guess we're not going to have much glow there. The glow's really only going to be here because this is next to the hair. So actually, this can end up being pretty dark. Norway is pretty. Yeah. I know, right? I've had to, unless it's something that I really need for the channel, I've been refraining from anything else. We have a thing going in July, though, and I do need to get a new swimsuit. So I think I need to get one of those. Okay. Let's see. Let's bring this over here. Like I said, I'm not looking at a reference picture. I'm just making sure that the muscle of the neck is going to stand out some. I'll have to take a look at it. Ooh, holiday in Croatia. That's nice. Right, Alex? Well, the kids have like been kind of turning their nose up at like cereal for breakfast sometimes. And I was like, you guys, I'm not making full breakfasts every day. Like, it's not practical to make like full, you know, eggs and sausage and a whole pan and like French toast or waffles or whatever. It's like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having cereal for breakfast on occasion. It's a regular conversation here. To remind them that mommy is not a restaurant. To eat, so I get a spicy V8 and some onions, garlic, macadamia nuts. Either that or I end up a darn taco shop. That's hilarious. I don't know, when I was a kid, like big fancy breakfasts were mostly saved for like the weekends. Of course, we had a really big family too, and it wasn't until Steve and I got together that I was retraining my brain that milk was okay at dinner time. Because when I was a kid, there were so many of us, milk was strictly a breakfast thing. You didn't have it at other times of day. Milk was too expensive, which, who are we kidding? It's all expensive now, but I'm not in as big of a family as I was when I was younger. Chrissy salad. Oh, that actually sounds really good. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, so we're going to start pressing a little bit harder now. As you can see, now that we've done the lower half and I kind of have a guide to what it looks like, I'm feeling much more confident going in with the heavier black to begin with. And I'm not going to do this hair yet because we're going to save that for when we do this hair. Now maybe if we have time after this neck, maybe we'll just do this one strand of seaweed hair together. Right? It's so good. We always had cereal. See? Small bowl of grape nuts every night, 90% daily iron, trying to increase. Oh, interesting. I don't think about that. I do miss Raisin Bran. Really good source of fiber, and let's be honest, delicious. But so much gluten now. Okay. Getting closer. Okay, let's use Fang Green. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. And then I end up with brain fog because I'm not eating as balanced as I should. So I try to be better at it. I don't know. I find that like when your health is affecting your food, eating is such a pain in the neck. Like can we program me to where food isn't a thing I need to stress about anymore? Or, it's all good. Get rid of my taste buds. Okay, let's see. See, it's a little bit darker, but we're getting a little bit of glare from the light. Okay, so now we're going to do iceberg. And we're going to smooth this out just like we did the one below. Nothing? You saw nothing? Exclamation point snap? Pressing pretty hard at the moment. Okay, now let's come in with our black again. Raisin Bran, yep. Blackwood Collection Bundle, they have the first 3 sets for $45. Oh, there you go. Alright, so now I'm going to press even harder with the Midnight. See, a lot of this isn't going to have the glow because, you know, this isn't, the hair has the edge here, so this part here especially is going to be darker. And I'm just drawing the lines to kind of show the muscle. Actually, I feel like this should be just a touch darker. There we go. Oh my gosh. I have never used so much black in an image before. Well, normally I'm all about the pastel ponies. Very My Little Pony-esque. My little pony, my little pony. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm liking that. Maybe it's got too many lines. Let's grab the iceberg real quick. Yeah, I think that's better. I could, except I don't want it to be cool in color. I want it to be a slightly warmer green. Okay, let's do this strand right here. We're going to use, let's see, do we want to use Midnight or do we want to use a multi-liner? We might use a multi-liner actually. Which one do I want? Probably a 0.1. That's a 0.3. Yeah, let's get a 0.1. Okay. We're going to zoom in just a bit. Okay, so let's see. How did we decide? We're going to go... Do I want to dive in with the ink first or do I want to do pencil? I think it might be safer to do pencil. What did Josephine say? Oh no, cereal. There you go. Like the horse on Strawberry Shortcake. Oh. All right, so let's do... We'll erase these pencil lines as soon as we've got it done. Okay, and we're going to do the same here. We're going to go over it with the multi-liner here in a bit. Okay. All right, so now, to be so careful because my hands are so shaky when I use the multi-liners. I know it doesn't look like much now, but once we get the color added, it'll look like more. I don't know if my head's in the camera. I'm in concentrate mode. Okay, I'll grab our eraser. Oh, nice. Cupcake and Custard were my favorite Strawberry Shortcake characters. Aww. Oh, nice, Leanne. Well, then this stream is right up your alley. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to do leaf green. And we're going to fill in this whole thing. Okay. All right, leaf green. Then we're going to grab forest. Oh, I say that, I think run, forest, run. Let's see, that's fang green, forest. Here we go. Okay, so let's start with this one on the outside. Okay, and then we're going to do this one. Okay. This one. This one. Okay. And then we're going to go here, here, this one we're going to go down here, and there. Okay, and then we'll do this one here, this one there. All right. Now let's do opal green. Opal green, where are you? Did I grab opal green? I thought I did. Opal green, here we are. Thanks. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do opal green here. We're not going to go all the way to the edge. Same thing here. Feel like this lead is a little loose in the barrel. Okay, a little bit there. 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 Okay. Now let's grab the, let's see, let's do Black Widow. I mean, if it's a huge disaster, we can just go over with black and make it all completely black. But I wanna give it a chance. So we're also going to take Midnight, and base here is going to be nice and dark. Then we're going to take this up over just a bit. Let's see, this one ends over here. So I'm just kind of winging this. I just saw this in my head and wasn't sure if it was going to work. All right, let's take the iceberg. Yeah. Would you decide on drawing where the flowers would be green and the leaves would be pink and so on? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, so there's no flowers on here. I just got my first Hanna Karlzon mug. Use this in tutorial Black Widow. Oh, awesome! Oh, goodness. Yes, real unicorns are probably white. Okay, so now we're going to take this. I mean, it's hard to make it look too seaweedy when you're all staying contained. But I think we can make it work. All right, let's use Midnight. Okay. Just adding, shaping the little individual spots here. I know it's hard because it's all compact, but I'm hoping like as a group, it might look a little seaweed. Oh, we're getting a light glare here. Hang on. There we go. See, it'll be different, but I think when we have it all together, and what we could do at the end is add a few of our own extra strands and make it a little leafy to kind of express that it's kind of seaweedy, right? This is going to get so much darker. So much darker. Move that a little bit. Let's turn this up just a touch. There we go. Yeah, I think it's going to look cool when it's all done. And I'm already seeing that I want to add a little bit more black, but I think that black's really going to pop once it's in the background. So, yeah. I think we're on the right track. And actually, it's 11:54, so we have time to play a little Words on Stream if you guys want to. Thanks. I think it'll look cool when it's all done. All right, let's see, let's pull up a little Words on Stream here. We can pause the music. No, thanks, guys. Like I said, like I have an image in my head, but I have to change it, you know, as I'm going along. Okay, let's grab our link. Allison. Okay, let's see. Words on Stream. There we go. Okay, pop this over here and let's go. Bye, Kim. Thanks for being here. Oh, knockout? There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think it needs everything else to really, it's not the vision that I want for it yet, but it's getting there. It's real close. Let's see. Cuckoo is spelled like a cuckoo clock. Cuckoo clock? It's 2 C's, isn't it? Let's see. Got count. Took, tuck. What about talk? No, okay. Oh, nook. There we go. N-O-O-T, maybe? Oh, what about tune? Oh, we got tune, okay. K-N-O-O? Just throwing it out there. What about knock without the extra K? Okay, what about N-O-C-T? Sounds good, Della. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you liked your square. Oh, knock his thing. Ah, kook. Perfect. All right, onward. Sentence? Yep, sentence. So we have cent, and then cent as in money, and then cents. C-E-N-T-S. Maybe, and then scene, teen, teens. So cent, sense, scene, teen, teens, sense. Oh, we already got sense. Okay, there you go. Let's see, teen. What else did I say? Scene, teen, teen, scent, sense. Oh, teens. Here we go. But S-E-T-E. Is that a word? I don't know. I'm still logged out. T's, yep. Got scent. Okay, what about... We get nets. There we are. Oh, nest. N-E-S-T. Sect. There we go. Last one. All right, onward. Ooh, Shannon number one. Oh, hour. It's a mix of after and overall. After all. Okay, what about cease? Oh, okay, not cease. Trees? Trace. Maybe it's the S? Yeah, I think it's the S that's fake. Yep, create. That'll do it. So no S. Care. Oh, what about race? Tear or tier, yeah. Rate, cart. What about, so we've got trace, cater. Oh, carrot, that's good. Another C-A, Sorry about that. C-A-R-T-E, like a la carte. Haha, there we go. Nice. We cleared the board. All right, skip 3 levels. What about Oh, it's not even on here. Hang on. Curry? There is a fake letter. All right, curry is good, so we need to clear the A and the M and the E. Mercury, nice. Okay, so it is a fake A. A fake A. Nothing, or no, we're not just, we do 4-letter words too. So, cure. There we go. What about, got Mary. Recur. Oh, that's good. Why? Cure. There you go. Okay, 2 more 4-letter words. R-U-R-E? No idea. R-U-M-E? M-U-R-E. Just throw them out there. Something will work, right? What about C-E-R-R? Oh, ecru. It's these ones I always forget. Okay, so we know it's not going to start with an M. It'll be an E or a C. So C-U-R-R, C-U-R-M, C-U-M-E. What, E-R-R-Y? Whoa, I wouldn't have got that one. I don't even know what that means. Well done. All right, Sue and Natalie, number 1. Well done. I'm gonna try tether. Oh, maybe teacher? No, because that'd be 2. Teeth. Okay. So we need to clear the U and the A. U and the A. The heat. Okay, so it's a fake U. Fake U. Heather. Hate. Okay. 2 T's. Theater. That. T-E-T-E in that one. Maybe tithe. Maybe it's an I. Oh gosh, what is that last letter? Oh, it's an L. It's an L. So H-E-A-L-T-H, health. Oh no, that's 2 H's. Dang it. Lathe. There we go. Lathe. Athlete. Nice, Natalie. Okay. Oh, thank goodness, Callie. I was just like, oh, this is not good for level 13. Halt. Heal? Oh, we got heal. Okay. Teal? Teal. Yay. Yeah, my brain was not clicking on that one. Oh, elate. That would have been good. Alex and Shannon. Well done. Okay. Could be a potential ing. What about silt? Okay, silt is good. So we need to clear the G, the B, and the R. List. Okay, stir. So now we just need to clear the B and the G. What about jilt? G-I-L-T. Okay, I'm pretty sure the G is the fake letter. So what would the B be with? Brill. Oh, that's not even right. B-R-I-L-L. Yeah, fake G. Bits. Okay. Oh, what about built or built by itself? Maybe it's a U. Oh, what about blister? Maybe? Okay, not a hidden E. What about... Okay, fake G. What about just tilt? Okay. Silt, slit, list. Oh my gosh. Okay, get ready to type quick, guys. Get ready to type quick. It's gonna give it... births? Maybe it's an H? A Y? What is that? Burstly? I don't know. What is that? Bristly? Oh, bristly. What even is that word? Dang. That was rough, man. Brutal. Well done, though. Well done. close that real quick. Here we go. All right. Well, I'm happy with where we're at. I think this will make more sense once we have them all done, and we'll be adding more black to kind of hopefully pop some of it out. I'm not sure about the background yet. I think we'll need to finish this completely before we get to the background, but I think it's a really good start to at least give us an idea of the direction we want to go with this. I feel like I could even add some more black to the body as well. Like, I don't want to make it so dark that we lose everything, but I think it's headed in the right direction. Anyway, we will continue this page on Wednesday. In the meantime, everybody keep being awesome. Let's see, we have got 4 redemptions for the squares. Hang on, it's refreshing. Refreshing. Ooh, nice. All right, so we've got Butterflies, Elise, and Mrs. Butterfly. Butterflies, both of them, have the embroidered quilt squares, as well as Leanne has the kitty add-on. All right, everyone, have a lovely weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe, keep being awesome, and I will chat with you next week. Bye. Maybe. There we go. Bye.